Hello class. Today will be our lecture on anthropology in the Indus River civilization. First, I will tell you pertinent history and geography about the Indus.
Question: where was the Indus River Society on the map?
It is based along the Indus River, for its name. Also, the river is in modern-day Pakistan and northwest corner of present-day India. The Indus River Valley had most of the big 14 animals. They had cows, sheep, horses, and other domesticatable animals. They also had fertile cereal grains such as wheat and barley.
What is the effect of the climate in Indus River Society?
In India, there are monsoons that create a significant climate in different parts of the year. The Indus people learned the patterns and used them to their advantage. Although I hate them, pop quiz. The four of you must describe how the Indus valued order. I will start talking about the architecture of the great baths of Mohenjo-daro.
History shows us that order was incredibly important in the Indus River Valley. I mean, it's apparent in many aspects of the civilization, and architecture in particular. A good example would be the Great Bath of Mohenjo-daro. 39 feet long and 23 feet wide, it was used for hygienic purposes and possibly religious cleansings. But the important thing is the fact that it was built on a grid pattern, as was the rest of the city. The bath was precisely planned out, right down to the dressing rooms and the 6-foot-high drain used to remove water from the bath. It was a public bath, with precise construction and easy accessibility, and it shows us how important order was in Indus River Valley society. The bath was carefully and precisely planned, something you would definitely find in a civilization that valued order.
Nice. Clear. Tell me about mythology. How does it create order?
The ancient Indian culture is amazingly interesting. The ancient people of the Indus Valley and Aryans were worshippers of the Hindu gods. They valued order in their religion. For example, the early Vedas were ordered together in the four major Vedas: Rig, Sama, Rijur, and Atharva. The Vedas are the oldest sculpture writings in any religion. Each god in the Hindu religion is the god of a specific thing. For example, Shiva, the destroyer god. The Hindus cannot believe in one spirit god. Each god is incredibly interesting, with a background story on their existence and what they are the god of.
Superb. Clear. Now Charlotte, describe the two twin cities and their grid systems.
The major cities of the Indus Valley civilization were set up in grid systems for easy navigation and organization. The street plan kept the city neat and compact, so everything was connected. Narrow lanes were constructed around the grid plan for pedestrians and animals. The cities were also split into two levels, each fortified separately. The top level was called the Acropolis, or Citadel, and held all the important city buildings, such as the Great Bath of Mohenjo-daro, which happens to be a good tourist attraction, and other religious structures. The lower level was known as the Lower City, and housed all the citizens. This separation kept the important buildings safe from hazards of the lower city, as well as keeping them clean.
Nice work. You really know it all. Daniel, you're up next. So tell me about the caste system of the ancient Indus.
The caste system of the ancient Indus River Valley civilization conveys an importance of order in society. The caste system was in place so that the upper classes have a reduced chance of being usurped by the lower classes. At about 1500 BC, the people who were controlling the Indus for thousands of years were conquered, and they were termed the Dravidians. These conquered people were placed in a lower class to reduce revolts. If one would ever travel to the Indus, it would be suggested to present oneself highly so that one would be judged and accepted into a higher class. The steepness of the hierarchy also showed order due to the fact that it was harder to go up or down ranks in a hierarchy. The order is that one knows where they are, and that they could commonly not fall lower.
It is clear to me after what you just said that you will understand the concepts. The Indus people valued order in their society.
Oh, now I understand. The Indus valued order because they were accustomed to it. They had seasonal monsoons that forced them to obey a higher power.
I understand as well. The Indus people had a common mythology to provide unity among them, which in turn provides order.
Yes. And there was a strict hierarchy to alleviate panic among the higher-ranking citizens, to promote order and stability.
Sure. The Great Bath of Mohenjo-daro and the planned city streets also symbolized order in the society. The government must have been organized to undergo such a project.
The end.